Hello good people! This is FisherTwelve and we have another exciting Call of Duty eSports video for you guys today, as always, and this video is going to be my MLG Columbus predictions video. Now, the 10K just finished and MLG has the pool play seeding up online, so we know who's going to be in what seed and who's going to be in what pool, but we don't know what the bracket is going to look like after the pool play. So I figured I would go through the pools, predict who's going to come out of those, and then give my overall top 8, including the winner of 25,000 pro points and $10,000. So starting with Group A, we have Optic Gaming, Team Caliber, Prophecy, and Team eSport, and an open bracket team. Okay, I'm just going to exclude open bracket teams since we don't know who they are yet. But I think Optic Gaming will win the pool, no question there. I don't think anyone would disagree. Now, I'd like to believe that TK will come out of this pool, but TK was very inconsistent at the end of Ghosts. They did swap out for Neslo, or they did swap out Neslo for Looney, but I don't necessarily think Neslo was the problem on that team, or the reason why they were so inconsistent. And Prophecy does have some firepower with Ricky and Parasite behind them, but ultimately I do think TK will come out of Group A. In Group B, we have Justice, Rise Nation, Optic Nation, and Automatic Reload. And I think Optic Nation and Justice are going to come out of this one. Nation is just looking like a really solid team. I love the chemistry they have. They're kind of just like not a random group of players, but players that you wouldn't think would mesh so well, and they do, and I love it about them. And then Justice, they really weren't a contending team last season, but they've made some moves this offseason. They added Mochilla, and this is definitely going to make this team a challenge, because Mochilla, I think, alone just elevates any team to the next level. I just think he's that good of a player, that good of a slayer. I think Justice is going to be, some tough competition this tournament. Moving on to Group C, Denial, FaZe, Stunner Gaming, and Lucky Strike. No question, FaZe and Denial are going to come out of this one. FaZe, with the addition of Aches and Slasher, they are just looking very dangerous. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Slasher play on LAN. I haven't really gotten a good chance to check him out yet, but he's definitely a player who has me interested, so I'm looking to see what he can do on LAN. And I'm also expecting big things out of Denial. I know this is practically their slogan at this point, but there's tons of raw talent on that team. And especially with the addition of Attach, they just have even more slaying power, and I think they're going to be one of the tougher teams to beat. And finally, Group D, we have Envious, Aware Gaming, Carnage, and Strictly Business. Certainly, no doubt, Envy is going to come out of this one. No question. They're a strong team. They added Clay in this offseason. I think he's really going to elevate them. I know many people may disagree, but I think Envy is better with Clay than Formal. I just think their team just has a better strategy overall and plays better with Advanced Warfare than their team did with Ghosts. As for the second team that's going to come out of that, I'm not really sure. None of the teams seem to strike me as true contenders, but someone has to come out, and I think that's going to be Aware. They're probably the next best team in this pool. I think SB could be some competition, but I don't think they're nearly as good as Aware, so I think by deduction, unless this open bracket team is just phenomenal, I think Aware will probably take the second slot. And for my top 8, I'm not going to explain why I think this order. I think they're all pretty self-explanatory. I might go into a little detail about some of them. But going from 8 to 1, I have Aware coming in 8th, Justice in 7th, TK in 6th, Nation in 5th, Envy in 4th. I think there's a possibility that the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd slot, I think they're all going to switch up. I don't think... They probably won't be what I'm predicting, but I think those teams will definitely be in those numbers. But where did I leave off? 5th was Nation, 4th was Envy, 3rd is going to be Denial, 2nd is to FaZe. I know that is kind of a stretch and people may disagree with that, but I truly think if FaZe buckles down and Censor finds his thumbs, I think they can really do 2nd and maybe even win. But naturally, because I haven't listed them yet, that would leave the winner and first place to Optic Gaming, as I am predicting them to win the whole shebang. They've just proven to be really unstoppable these past couple online tournaments, and I think on LAN we're just going to see that continue. Either that or an apology vlog on Monday, one of the two. But that's going to be the video I have for you guys today. I know that was rather short, but let me know in the comments down below what your predictions are for MLG Columbus. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at FisherTwelve, same as the channel name. There'll be a link down in the description. And also make sure to check out my live stream, twitch.tv/FisherTwelve. I live stream Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not live streaming this week because I'm getting ready to go to MLG Columbus, but I will be streaming next week, so make sure to check that out. And once again, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.